Hello kids, I'm Guru, and today we are looking at another project to draw fractal trees. What are fractal trees, or what are fractal patterns? Well, these are patterns in which there is something that is repeating. Let's run the project first, and then I think it'll be very clear to us what's going on. So in this project, we will first pick an angle, and then we will pick something called a shrink factor, and then we will click start, and it went very quickly. So let me run it again. You will see that first this branch is drawn, then we go in two separate directions. We split the branch like a Y, then again there is a V shape here, and then from every branch we keep drawing a V, a V, a V, and at the end, once we have reached the end, then we draw these balls. Look at it carefully. See, we are drawing a bunch of Y's, and then we keep on going. At the end, we draw some leaves. In this case, it's just a ball. So what is happening is you start in the middle. Oh, let me pick a pen. We start in the middle like this, and then we say split. What is the angle? We split. Okay, and then there is a shrink factor, which is at every point we are drawing smaller V's like this, from here like this, from here like this, like this. And then we keep doing it, and we can pick the number of iterations, like how many times this happens. In our case, it's about 10. And at the end, you will reach a point where you are just drawing a lot of leaves, or the bottom of the tree. I mean, in this case, it's a reverse tree, so it's the top of the trunk. But that's how this is done. It's not a hard project. It's very simple. We are drawing this line, then this line, two lines, then we go again 2 lines, then again 2 lines, then again 2 lines, and again 2 lines, and at the end we just draw all the leaf nodes. We just draw the balls, and that is your fractal tree. So what are the main things? What is the angle, which is at this point? What is a split angle? You are at this point, you split into 2 parts, one goes left, one goes right. And then shrink factor. Every time you draw a line, the next line becomes slightly smaller, and that is 0.7. Now let's say I make it 0.5. What happens? Let's guess. And start. See, it ended very fast because the shrinkage made the tree super small. Now we can also make it 0.75 on the other side, which is now it's well spread because the shrink factor is less, so these split branches keep going up and up. So it's an interesting project. This is a pattern. In computers, a lot of the things we do are based on patterns. The main thing is when you start the button, like click the start button, we broadcast a message called generate, and this broadcast message is handled by our ball, and it does a bunch of things, and then main code is simply saying draw a line. So we go to a starting position 0 minus 165, which is the bottom of the screen close to the start button. We point in the above direction, we set a pen color, and we send the pen size, because as we draw branches we want it to be slimmer and slimmer. And then we also, after drawing, we do a draw branch, and then we do it 10 times. We keep reducing the length and we keep drawing the branch. And what happens in branch? Well, the draw branch simply says go up, and then split branch says you gotta create clone of myself and then turn. And this is essentially saying, well, we want a branch going to the left side and one branch going to the right side, and we know the angle that the user has picked between let's say 10 degrees to 45 degrees, and you can change and see there are different shapes that can be created. It's a fun project. But it's very simple. You're just drawing a line and splitting in two paths, and you keep going it till the end. And at the end, you are just putting these green blocks. And you can change colors based on the branch size, and you can do interesting things. In this case, wherever we draw a branch, we are saying, well, make it slimmer, like change the pen size and also change the pen color a little bit. And that's it. The project is not fancy. It's using the pen extension to draw. And we are using a pattern which is in a way called recursion, which is you keep doing something. Like in this case, we are drawing a branch in a loop. So we say draw branch, and then we 10 times say draw the next branch, draw the next branch. It could be considered like, hey, you're calling the same function and again, but it can also be done in a recursive way where you keep doing it till you reach the end and then you come back. So it's an interesting project. I hope you enjoyed the project. I am trying to keep these videos small because I want you to, on your own, figure out what's happening and finish the project. Bye-bye.